platform independent and architectural neutral. Cannot use internet network as what? Communication channel between producer. Uses ARGM. Outdated because of what? Is AB. Does not give any built-in middleware services. Ready-made facilities are not there. Security, transaction management, everything we should sit and develop manually. That is time-consuming process are not there. That is definitely time-consuming process are not, my dear. Come on. Super. The ready-made secondary logics like security, transaction management, etc. must be developed explicitly or not there. Must and should be developed manually or not there, guys. Come on. So here data will be exchanged in binary format, 0 and 1, guys, between consumer and producer application. No XML, no JSON. Here data transfer happens in the form of 0 and 1. Nothing but Java objects format only they will use. Okay, RMI is the first distributed technology of Java, guys. So advantages are there, not great advantages. Look at the EasyB extension of RMI. Only the biggest advantage, middleware services, security, transaction management, this kind of services you need not to develop from scratch level, guys. They are available as ready-made services. What services? They are very much available as what? Ready-made services. Convinced with me, my dear? Come on, everyone. Yeah, look at this RM EasyB given by Sun Microsystem. Extension of what? RMI. It is language dependent. It is platform and what? Architecture dependent. Come on. Architecture independent based on Java, independent. Can use both LAN and internet as communication channel. Needs the heavyweight EasyB container to execute the EasyB components are not there. Heavyweight EasyB container to simply execute what? EasyB components. What do you say, guys? It definitely needs what? Heavyweight EasyB container to execute what? EasyB component. Are you getting my point there, guys? Okay. EasyB container is part of another heavyweight application server software like what? WebLogic, Glassfish, and etc. Gives lots of built-in middlewares, guys. It was popular for banking application earlier for this reason. Array transaction management is very popular. You don't believe, boss. EasyB is heavy, but people buried it because it is giving built-in security, built-in transaction management support. Only for middleware services, people have buried the heaviness of EasyB. RMI no middleware services, but EasyB coming with middleware services now, boss. Though heavyweight, they have entertained because to enjoy these middleware services. Outdated because of what? Web services and its heaviness and complexity. It's heavy and complex, and web service also came into picture. It's a technology of JWE module, and EasyB containers of the application server softwares will come as what? Implementation. Will come as the implementations. Are you getting my point there? We must deploy the developed EasyB components in the EasyB containers of application server for execution. Are you getting my point? We must deploy developed EasyB components in EasyB container of applications. Without EasyB container, they don't run. How Spring applications don't run without IOC container. How Servlet components don't run without Servlet container. So EasyB components will be executed using EasyB container or not there, guys. Though Tomcat is called application server from 7, it is still not giving what? EasyB container. And from application version 7, Tomcat is called application server. But is it providing any EasyB container, guys? No. Really, it is not providing EasyB container. Tell me, very complex to learn and execute or not there? Say something, my dear. It is very complex to learn and execute. Here, data will be exchanged in binary format between what? Consumer and producer application. Here XML JSON is not there. Who is involved, guys? Yeah. Here data will be exchanged in binary format between consumer and producer. Here also no XML is involved or not there, guys. The additional configurable optional services that can be applied on applications are called as what? Middleware services. Security, logging, auditing, etc. are called middleware services or not, my dear? EasyB components mean, tell me. EasyB components mean the server provider application distributed computing that is developed using what? EasyB. What is there, guys? The server or provider application of distributed computing that is developed using what? EasyB. That is really developed using what? EasyB. Convinced with me, my dear, or not there, guys? Very complex to learn and what? Execute. Here, data will be exchanged in the binary format between consumer and producer. Between consumer and producer. No XML, no JSON is used. What is there? No XML, no JSON is used. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Okay. No XML, no JSON is used, guys. Compare to EasyB good, but compare to web services bad. Bad is the best bad part. Heavyweight. Number two, consumer and producer must be there in Java, na boss. These two are the reason to tell that RMI EasyBs are not interoperable. Do you think RMI EasyBs are interoperable, guys? No. RMI EasyBs are not at all interoperable. Okay, that's good. What is next one? Corba. Common object request broker architecture. What is there? Common object request broker architecture. Convinced with me, my dear, or not there? Okay. Platform architecture and language independent. Good. We can develop producer and consumer of services in multiple languages. Java, C, C++. Good. Consumer producer can be there in two different languages or platform or architecture. Corba is a specification and it will be implemented as what? IDL. Interface definition language. What, guys? In that language, it will be implemented. Corba is complex to learn and apply. Corba is heavyweight to implement. Corba looks great concept wise, but gives problems towards what? Implementation. Hero on the paper, zero in the implementation. Corba looks almost similar to web services, but in practicality, those many facilities are not there. Theoretically, they said a number of things, right? Theoretically, they said a number of things. Okay. What is next one? Web services. What is there, guys? Web service. Web service is a mechanism of linking two applications as consumer producer application using the protocol HTTP. What is that? Using the protocol HTTP. Next one. Web service is platform independent, architecture independent, and language independent. Web services is what? Platform independent, architecture independent. It is interoperable, ra babu. One word is enough. Interoperability is the better one, right? What is there? Develop anywhere, consume anywhere. Consume anywhere, develop anywhere. That's a standard statement I can give now, my dear. Okay. Web service says Producer developed in Java can be consumed in .NET, Java, PHP, Python, JavaScript, and etc. Even reverse is possible, right? Web service says develop, produce the service anywhere and consume the service anywhere. This feature is called what? Interoperability. Web services make the consumer and producer application exchanging data either in what? XML or in JSON. Okay, global data format. Java and other languages have provided multiple APIs or technologies and frameworks to implement web service logic as what? Skeleton logics. What is logic? Skeleton. Integration layer logics of producer. What logic, guys? Integration layer logics of producer. And stub logics, integration layer logics of consumer. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay, stub logic, integration layer logics of consumer, guys. Web services support HTTP request, HTTP response based method invocation. That means as HTTP request, consumer invokes method of producer application and results of method execution goes back to consumer application as HTTP response of the producer application. Are you understanding my statement, my dear? Come on, everyone. Okay. Super, guys. Web services support HTTP request and HTTP response based method invocation. That means as HTTP request, consumer application invokes method of producer application and the results of method execution goes back to what? Consumer application as HTTP response from the producer application. Convinced, my dear? Come on, everyone. Are very simple, boss. Along with the request, HTTP request body carries XML or JSON inputs. Okay. Once method is executed, the whatever result generated, that result goes to consumer as the body of HTTP response having either XML or what? JSON content. Okay, now tell me, how many types of web services are there? Two types. SOAP-based web services, RESTful web services. SOAP-based web services is going down day to day or not there? SOAP-based web services is going down day to day or not there, guys? Okay. RESTful web service is the best one or not there, guys? Say something, my dear. Okay. SOAP means what? Simple Object Access Protocol. REST means what, guys? Representational State Transfer Web Service. REST is not a protocol. It's a kind of architecture or mechanism for application to application interaction. Kind of mechanism or architecture for application to application interaction. Sir, what about microservices? Microservice is an architecture to develop every module as separate project and integrate them as needed. This microservice architecture is built on the top of what? Web service architecture, especially on the top of what? RESTful web services. What services? RESTful web services. Microservice is equal to, come on, service or module as projects using RESTful web service plus lots of design pattern implementation plus lots of third party tools for integration. Lots of third party tools for integration. Everyone getting my point there or not there, guys? Okay. Lots of third party tools for integration. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. Microservices is equal to services are module as project using RESTful web services. Are very simple. Microservice is extension of web services. Every service separate project. Then all projects are integrated either by using lot of tools and design patterns. Total, how many types of web services are there? Two. One is what? SOAP-based web services. Other one is what? RESTful web service. Okay. Basic point I will tell. In SOAP-based web services, data exchange between consumer and producer only XML is possible. That too with a complex XML according to SOAP protocol. That means whenever I pass inputs along with the request, okay, boss, I have to give those inputs according to XML schema definition that are there in SOAP protocol. Compared to data, decoration is big. Actually, in the market, JSON is good. You are using XML. That too not lightweight XML, heavyweight XML. That too high-end schema-based XML, guys. This is the reason why SOAP-based web service is outdated. It is interoperable. Data exchange is happening only in XML. Data exchange is happening only in what? XML. Are you getting my point there, guys? Okay. This runs based on three component principle, guys. Service provider, service consumer, service registry. What is three component principle? Try to understand this. What is three component principle? Let us try to understand. Producer, consumer, service registry. Okay, number one. Producer develop phone pay application, keeps its details. Okay, that's number one. Number two, producer registers. What is there? Producer register phone pay details in what? Service registry. What registry? That is nothing but WSDL document. What document, guys? That is nothing but WSDL document. Are you getting my point there or not there? So final conclusion is what? PhonePe application is developed. PhonePe application details are kept in what? Service registry, which is UDDA registry, in the form of XML document. Technically, there is a name for that document. That is what? WSDL document. Web Service Description Language document. So details of web service is now there in service registry, right? Number three, tell me. Service consumer contacts what? Service registry. Service consumer contacts what? Service registry. Performs the lookup operation, gets the service or not there. Performs the lookup operation, gets the service or not there, guys. I want reply from you people, guys. Come on, everyone. Okay. Yeah. Number three, consumer contact service registry downloads the WSDL document. Web service details are there, na? Number four, using those details, what guys? It will develop the stub logics. What logic? Stub integration layer logic. Number five, because of stub logic, the request will be generated to producer application. What application? The request will be generated to producer application having what? SOAP over HTTP request. What is there? SOAP over HTTP request. Are you getting my point there, guys? Okay, number six. Logics in producer application executes are not there, guys. Okay, that is six. Number seven. Whatever output generated, that output comes back to what? Consumer as SOAP over HTTP response are not there. I don't think much. When I say SOAP over HTTP response, results according to the SOAP protocol. SOAP over HTTP request means inputs according to the SOAP protocol. Will travel are not there, guys. Number eight, consumer receives those results are not there, guys. Okay, now listen. Provider is like faculty. Consumer is like student. Faculty details are kept in Naresh IT. That is service registry, right? Tell me. Student contacts the Nourish IT, gets the faculty detail. Using them, he makes himself ready to attend the classes, daily attend the classes, gains the knowledge, receives the knowledge. Using that knowledge, he will practice the subject or not there. Same story is over here, guys. Once again, PhonePe developed. Number two, PhonePe details are kept in UDA registry as WSDL document. Number three, consumer contacts what? UDDA registry and downloads the WSDL document, right? Downloads which document, guys? WSDL document. Are you getting my point? Okay. Downloads the WSDL document. Using that, he will prepare what? Stub logic. What logics? Using stub logic, it will generate what? SOAP over HTTP request are not there, guys. Number six, logics in what? Provider application executes are not there, guys. Okay. And they will come back in the form of results. In what result? SOAP over HTTP response. Consumer receives those results and process the results are not there, guys. Consumer receives those results and simply try to process the results are not, my dear. Come on, everyone. Okay. Okay, now listen carefully. SOAP message is strictly typed and complex XML message, which will be converted into Java objects and reverse using JAXB. Java object and XML. Reverse using what? JAXB. Okay, I will tell. Let us assume this is in Java, this is in Java. All inputs are traveling over the network in the form of Java XML, na? But producer say they should be converted into objects, na boss? Super. All results are generated as objects. Before putting over the network, they should be converted into XML. Okay, once results are coming to what? Consumer application, they receive in the form of what? XML. They should be converted back to Java or not there, guys. They must be converted back to Java objects or not there, guys. They must and should be converted back to Java objects or not there, my dear. Come on. I want reply, my dear. Come on, everyone. Okay, for this conversion, we need the support of what? JAXB. What is there? Luckily, in web services API, that is a built-in API. And in 4 places that is required, guys. I will tell. Array, this will give inputs in the form of objects, but these own inputs I want to send over the network in the form of XML. Na? That's why JAXB is required there. Na? After receiving XML to convert them back to Java object, JAXB is required. After receiving results as objects to convert them to XML, again JAXB is required. And to get the results in Java objects and convert them back to, get the results in XML to convert them back to Java objects. Again, JAXB is required or not required? Okay, JAXB, Java architecture for XML binding. Nothing but converting Java object data to XML content and vice versa. Vice versa means what? Reverse true. What is there? Reverse true. Are you getting my point there, guys? Java object data to XML conversion is called marshalling and reverse is called what? Unmarshalling. JAXB is used for marshalling and what? Unmarshalling. JAXB used for marshalling and what? Unmarshalling. Convinced, my dear? Come on, everyone. Okay, here is the story. Check it out. Product object. Yes. This is my what object, guys? Product object. Okay, cool. JAXB is converting into XML. Na? This is called marshalling. XML to back to object is called unmarshalling. The process of converting Java object data to XML is called marshalling. And converting XML content back to Java object is called what? Unmarshalling. Convinced, my dear, or not there, guys? Convinced or not, my dear? Come on, everyone. One is marshalling, other one is what? Unmarsh. The consumer sends inputs to producer as SOAP message in HTTP request, as the request structure body. The producer sends output to consumer as SOAP message in what? HTTP response as the response structure body are not there, guys. Array, nothing is there. SOAP over HTTP means in HTTP request body will be there. That body will have XML, and that XML is developed by using SOAP protocol. That's why SOAP over HTTP. Are you getting my point there, guys? Okay, now focus. Every HTTP request contains two parts, na? Head part and body part. And head and body part is separated with blank line. I hope you studied in Servlet JSP classes. I don't know whether you studied or okay. In head part again two parts, initial line and headers. And blank line will be there, then body will be there. Okay, tell me. The HTTP response contains two parts, head and body. Again, head part contains initial line and body headers. Structure of HTTP request was observed, guys. What is the structure of HTTP request was observed? Come on, everyone. This is what request. This will contain initial line or not there. This will contain initial line. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. This is request. This will contain what? Initial line. Okay. Head part and header part. Head part what? Header part. Between header part and head part there is a blank line. So there is a body part. Body part contain what? Request body contain input kind of guys. Are you getting my point there or not there, guys? Okay. This is a head part, line, body part. Okay. Body part is also called payload, guys. Tell me what are possible response strategies many. Get post, get trace, put delete options, connect patch. Path, URL, like protocol and version. HTTP 1.1. Request header. Carry additional information about the current browser, right? Like what is the browser name? What is the type of supported by browser? Line is the separator between head part and body part. Body part, if it is form guys, form data. If it is query string data. Come on. If it is SOAP-based HTTP, guys, SOAP messages. It is SOAP-based HTTP, contain what? SOAP messages. Everyone getting my point there or not there? In normal HTTP request, the request body will be query string having what? Request parameter names and values like SN101, SN Raja, SAD what Hyderabad. In SOAP-based HTTP request, the request body will be what? XML based SOAP message. What message, guys? XML based SOAP message. Are you getting my point here on everyone? Okay. Yeah. HTTP request with post mode. Listen, how does it look? It's a normal HTTP request with this one. Post URL protocol. This is initial line numbers. And a lot of information there as a headers and an idea. They carry additional information about the browser are not there. There is a line and query string is there. Query string is passed as request body are not there. A typical structure of HTTP request, guys. A typical structure of what? HTTP request. Tell me. Post mode request contain request body representing query string, whereas get mode request does not contain request body because it carries inputs as query string appended to the request URL. It carries inputs as query string appended to the request URL. Everyone get my point here, guys? Okay. This is post mode. Post mode contains request body. Post mode contains positioning as a body. Are you getting my point? Same thing, but get mode is in get mode. See, whatever data I'm giving, that is appended to the URL or not there. Why? Because get mode request structure does not contain any body. Is there any body, guys? Only part is there. Any body, guys? How inputs will go? Inputs will go by appending position to the URL or not there. Try to think logical. Try to think logical, guys. Listen. Form is there. Post mode. Form data become position. That become request structure body or not there. Headers will carry some common data. But get mode is no body in the request. Okay. Form data will append to the URL and that URL will be travelable or not there. That's why you observe whenever you take get mode, positioning is visible in the address bar. Whenever I take post mode, do you use positioning is visible in the browser address bar, guys? This is normal response structure, guys. Response also contains a head and the body. Again, it contains what? Response line, response header, and there will be a line or not there. Response line, response header, there will be a line or not there. There will be a definitely line or not. I want to my dear everyone. I want to try my dear everyone. I want to try, guys. Okay, boss. Tell me. Response line or initial line. Response line or initial line. Are you getting my point, guys? Response line or initial line. Response header. There will be an instruction to browser. You refresh the page automatically. You display this format, page is this format, all this. There will be line, guys. There will be response body or payload. There will be response body or payload. Web component results are SOAP messages. Web component results are what? SOAP messages. Okay, now listen. Normal response line. These headers are carrying information about server and giving instruction to browser. Blank line. Whatever output we kept in JS or www.dll. Those are coming response body or not there. They are coming as response body or not there, guys. Okay. So over HTTP request same. But body will be so based XML. Check it out. Request line. Headers. Blank line. Come on. Now listen here. Here what is there, guys? Soap will up. Soap will up. So related tags are there or not there? That means what? In normal HTTP request body will have positioning. Right? In soap over HTTP request body we have what? Soap based XML message. Right, guys? Check it out. Soap over HTTP response. Okay, response line. Response headers, blank line. Check it out. So based response is there or not there? So when I say soap over HTTP request over HTTP response, don't think much. Don't think much. It's a very simple and straightforward. What is that? Request bodies will be. So over HTTP means HTTP request HTTP response contains so messages as the body or what payload. In SOAP-based web services, if consumer and producer applications are available on the same machine, then the communication protocol is what? SOAP over HTTP. In SOAP-based web services, the consumer and producer applications are there in different machines. Then the communication protocol is what? SOAP over HTTP over TCP. SOAP over HTTP over what? TCP. TCP/IP is a network protocol to get interaction between two physical computers. SOAP over HTTP is what? Application protocol to get interaction between what? Consumer and producer applications of what? SOAP-based web services. Consumer and producer applications of what? SOAP-based web services. Are you getting my point there, guys? Okay, here I want to write one common statement. In normal HTTP request or HTTP response. In normal HTTP request and HTTP response. Okay, the body or payload. The body or payload will be containing plain text content. What content is? The body or payload will be plain text content. Whereas tell me, whereas in SOAP over HTTP, the body or payload will be what, guys? The body or payload will be the body or payload will be what, guys? I want time idea. Come on, everyone. Okay, SOAP based, SOAP protocol based messages. SOAP protocol based messages. Simply SOAP protocol based messages. Simply literally they are going to use SOAP protocol based messages are there. Simply literally they are going to use SOAP protocol based messages are there. Okay. Conventional not idea. Come on, everyone. SOAP over HTTP means the HTTP request and HTTP response contain SOAP messages XML. SOAP-based web services. If the consumer and producer applications are available in the same machine, then the communication protocol is what? SOAP over HTTP. Are you getting my point there? Okay. That's great. Let's see.